Welcome. Whether this is your first time here or you've listened before, thank you for taking a few quiet minutes to pause and be present. This episode from Still Mind Suttas explores an early Buddhist teaching known as the Kīṭāgiri Sutta, where the Buddha speaks about heedfulness, gradual training, and how we relate to comfort, discipline, and effort on the path. Rather than offering strict rules, this teaching points us towards something more subtle, learning to notice what truly leads to clarity and freedom, and what quietly pulls us off course. In a world where convenience and immediate comfort often guide our choices, this reflection invites us to slow down and listen more carefully to our actions, our intentions, and their results in daily life. In this discourse, the Buddha is traveling through the region of Kasi with a large community of monks. As they walk together, he speaks to them about a simple practice he has adopted. He no longer eats at night. From this restraint, he explains, he experiences fewer illnesses, less discomfort, a sense of lightness in the body, strength, and a calm, comfortable way of living. Seeing these benefits for himself, he encourages the monks to try the same practice. They agree and begin to follow his guidance. Eventually, the Buddha arrives at a town called Kīṭāgiri, where a group of monks led by Assaji and Punabasu are staying. When other monks visit them, they share the Buddha's instruction about avoiding the nighttime meal and the benefits that come from it. But Assaji and Punabasu refuse to follow this guidance. They argue that they eat in the evening, in the morning, and at irregular times during the day, and they feel just fine. From their perspective, what they experience right now seems good enough. Why, they ask, should they give up something that feels immediately beneficial for the sake of a rule tied to time? When this disagreement reaches the Buddha, he calls Assaji and Punabasu to speak with him directly. Sitting before him, they confirm what they have said. The Buddha then asks them an important question. Have they ever understood him to teach that all pleasant experiences automatically reduce unwholesome qualities and increase wholesome ones? They answer honestly that they have not. Instead, they acknowledge that the Buddha has taught something more subtle. Some pleasant experiences lead to growth in greed, pride, or carelessness, while other pleasant experiences support clarity, calm, and wisdom. The same is true for painful experiences and for neutral ones. The key is not whether a feeling is pleasant or unpleasant, but what it leads to in the mind. The Buddha explains that he does not make these distinctions casually. He speaks from direct knowledge. When he sees that a certain kind of pleasure feeds unskillful states, he advises letting it go. When he sees that another kind of pleasure supports the path, he encourages entering and remaining in it. His guidance is not based on rigid rules or blind authority, but on careful observation of cause and effect in lived experience. From here, the teaching widens. The Buddha makes it clear that not all monks are at the same stage of practice. Some have fully completed the path. These are arahants, people who have ended greed, hatred, and delusion at their root. For them, there is no longer a task of careful watchfulness. They have already done the work. Their minds naturally incline away from carelessness. But for monks still in training, those who have not yet reached full freedom, heedfulness remains essential. These practitioners still need to be careful about their habits, their environments, and their choices. With the right conditions, supportive companions, suitable places to live, and balanced effort, they can move closer to liberation. To clarify this, the Buddha describes different kinds of individuals found in the world. Some are liberated both in deep meditative absorption and in insight. Others are liberated primarily through wisdom. Some have tasted profound meditative peace, but have not yet finished the path. Others have seen the truth clearly, but still have work to do. Still others are guided mainly by faith, reflection, or a growing confidence in the teaching. Rather than getting lost in labels, the essential point is simple. Those who are not yet fully free still have a task. That task is to remain careful, sincere, and committed to the path. The Buddha then addresses a deeper misunderstanding. Awakening, he says, does not happen all at once. It unfolds gradually. There is a sequence, a natural progression. First, confidence arises. With confidence, a person seeks out a teacher or a source of guidance. Drawing near, they listen carefully. Hearing the teaching, they remember it. Remembering it, they reflect on its meaning. Through reflection, understanding begins to take shape. From understanding, a genuine desire to practice arises. That desire leads to willingness, to contemplation, and then to sustained effort. With effort, insight deepens until the truth is directly known and clearly seen. Turning back to Assaji and Punabasu, the Buddha speaks firmly. This gradual path has not been followed, he says. The steps have been skipped. Without listening deeply, reflecting carefully, and making the necessary effort, it is easy to go astray. What may feel reasonable in the moment can quietly pull one away from the heart of the practice. The Buddha then reminds the monks of the proper relationship between teacher and student. A disciple grounded in confidence recognizes that the teacher understands the path more fully. This is not about blind obedience, but about humility. The teaching, when approached with trust and sincerity, is nourishing and healing. It is meant to be lived, not negotiated based on convenience or personal preference. He offers a striking image of commitment. A true disciple, he says, would be willing to let the body weaken, even to the point of skin and bones remaining, rather than abandon the effort needed to realize the truth. This is not a call to self-harm, but an expression of unwavering resolve. The path matters more than comfort. For someone who practices in this way, the Buddha says, one of two outcomes can be expected: full awakening in this very life, or, if any subtle clinging remains, a state from which one will never return to confusion and suffering. As this teaching comes to a close, the monks listen with appreciation and joy. They understand that the issue was never about food alone. It was about heedfulness, humility, and the willingness to look beyond immediate comfort toward long-term freedom. In everyday life, this sutta invites reflection on our own habits and justifications. How often do we cling to what feels good right now without asking where it leads? How often do we resist guidance because it challenges our routines or preferences? The Buddha's message here is not rigid or moralistic. It is practical and compassionate. Pay attention to causes and results. Notice what strengthens clarity, kindness, and wisdom, and what quietly feeds distraction or self-centeredness. Growth unfolds step by step through listening, reflection, and steady effort. When we respect that process, even small acts of restraint and mindfulness can support a deeper sense of freedom and ease in daily life. As we come to the end of this reflection, the heart of this sutta points to a simple but demanding truth. Awakening is not instant, and practice isn't guided by comfort alone. What matters is learning to see clearly what supports wisdom and ease, and what, no matter how pleasant it feels, leads to distraction or stagnation. The Buddha's emphasis on heedfulness isn't about harsh self-control, but about care, sincerity, and respect for the path we're walking. You might carry this teaching into your day by gently noticing your own habits. When you choose something because it feels good right now, pause and ask where it leads. When effort feels inconvenient, see if there's room for patient persistence instead of avoidance. Even small moments of reflection can shape the direction of practice over time. If these sutta-based reflections are helpful, you're welcome to return again or quietly subscribe to Still Mind Suttas. Thank you for listening, and may your practice unfold gradually with steadiness and care.